they ran it really close, but Chennai have managed to defeat Kolkata by 2 runs to return to the top of the IPL table. It was a great match and Chennai were off to a quick start. Smith and McCullum scored a run a ball against Kolkata. However, once McCullum got out, Chennai lost their momentum and lost wickets at regular intervals. Dhoni's team lost 5 wickets before the team could even reach the 100-run mark. Chennai finally managed to score 134 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. For Kolkata, Andre Russell and Piyush Chawla took 2 wickets each, while Brad Hogg bagged 1 wicket for Chennai. Obviously chasing 135 for a win, Kolkata should have had it easy, but they didn't and lost skipper Gautam Gambhir for a duck. Robin Uthappa then played an attacking knock of 39 of just 17 deliveries as Kolkata raced to the 50-run mark. At one point, Kolkata looked to be cruising towards a victory, but some reckless shots and outstanding fielding by Chennai helped the hosts to bounce back in the game. Chennai winning their 6th match of the IPL by 2 runs. Obviously, a great match out there, Chennai winning. I'm joined by Nikhil Chopra in the studio and Boria Majumdar, consulting editor, joins us from Kolkata. Nikhil, great match, but Ryan actually made it really difficult at the end and it looked at a moment like he could have actually tied the match for them.
Yeah, well, Knight Riders had this game, Radhika, in the bag. You know, you talk about Ryan Tendulkar taking it right to the last ball, but I just felt that he ran out of partners, you know. I'm a little surprised with Piyush Chawla. He's a much better bat than the shot that he played. And match awareness, match situation, somebody who's played 8 seasons, somebody who's played for India with experience, you don't need to play a shot like that. You need to push the ball in the gap, get the one, get your senior partner, the front man, the batsman on strike. It's his job to win you a game. Think about the shot that you're playing. Sometimes, you know, he was trying to overdo it. He didn't need to. Then even Pat Cummins. So, you know, one lone fielder out there in deep mid wicket trying to hit him for a 6. On the other side, there was Ryan Tendulkar just waiting and looking at all the batsmen come and go. So, Knight Riders had this game in the bag. I'm sure the support staff is not going to be very happy.
You know, Boria, in fact, we were talking about this, that a lot of batsmen in Kolkata played really reckless shots, and bravo, what bowling out there. Very difficult for the batsman to play him the way he bowled today.
You know, 50 for 1, 60 for 1 in 6 overs, and then you give it away like the way you did. You know, that is reckless. I mean, it's unacceptable, the kind of batsmanship that we saw from Manish Pandey onwards. Everybody, Manish Pandey, Yusuf Pathan, Andre Russell, the way he got run out. I mean, the lower middle order just collapsed. Nikhil made a mention of Piyush Chawla. Now, that was a really stupid shot. I mean, you just don't do that. Ryan Tendulkar waiting on the other side. Just take a single, give it to him. And he went for the ball. He's the batsman set. He's played about 20 odd balls. Radhika, you've lost it. I mean, the fact of the matter is 130 odd. If you don't win from there, you will never win in Chennai. But Chennai, hats off to them to come back from where they were, to pull it back despite the fact that Ravi Ashwin was injured and did not bowl his full 4 overs, was a splendid effort on the part of the Chennai bowlers.
Boria, you know, surprisingly, IPL is all about bringing young talent onto the fray. You know, these guys learning, rubbing shoulders with some of the world's greatest cricketers around. I'm a little surprised with these youngsters, you know, with match awareness, match situation. You might have some of the best support staff, but a little bit of common sense. You know, we speak about Piyush Chawla. I mean, tonight's the night when, you know, you could have become a hero. All you had to do was have a sensible head on your shoulders. I'm just, you know, worried that, are all these guys wanting to become heroes?
You know, I think it's more flashy. I mean, you just need to be sort of playing for your team rather than saying I will play for myself and hit a couple of sixes. You're not capable of doing that. And the most important thing, Nikhil, for somebody is to realize what his limitation is. You know, Piyush Chawla is no Robin Uthappa or Gautam Gambhir that he'll hit the first ball for 6 and win the match. For his part, the job was to just take a single. Now, the fellow, by doing what he did, not only did he lose his wicket, he lost a ball. He gets out, puts more pressure on the batsman coming in, puts more pressure on Ryan Tendulkar. That is not the way to bat. It's as simple as that. 135 against Chennai after 60 for 1. 20 times out of 20 you will say you will win the match. And if you don't, a rap on the knuckles is definitely in order for most of these players. But as I said, Chennai, to come back without Ravichandran Ashwin, the way they bowled, the way Dhoni captained, the way Bravo bowled and the way they fielded, hats off to them.
Nikhil, obviously, Chennai would have been disappointed probably with their batting display. It wasn't a big total at all, and Kolkata, the way they started, they could have chased it down easily. But their bowlers really did the job for them. Bravo was brilliant, like we said. Even Ashwin, the 2 overs that he bowled was completely phenomenal today. Maybe Ashish Nehra not as good as the rest of the matches, but Chennai's bowling did the job.
Well, they're probably one of the most balanced sides in the competition, Radhika, and I'm glad that for once their batting didn't click and it was up to the bowlers to go out there and defend such a low target. At the end of the day, and 60 for 1, you are losing it, and then the spinners come on, put the brakes on, pick up the wickets, and then, if you look at all the bowlers in the Chennai side and you look at their roles in the team, they fulfill it to the greatest of their ability. You look at Bravo, comes and bowls at the depth overs. The variations he brings on, he got hit for in the last over a bit from Ryan Tendescate, but I think by that time he knew he had the game in the bag. But before that, with the spell that he bowled, the slower ones, the quick yorkers, the bouncers, and he sets a feel to every delivery that he's going to be bowling. So there's a great sort of communication between the captain and the bowler, and that's what you want. Because if you're looking as a bowler to bowl a particular line and length to one particular batsman, you must have the fielders in the right place, and the execution of that delivery has got to be in that line. So that even when the batsman hits, it's towards the fielder. If the batsman hits you over the fielder's head, it's a great shot. But I just need to beat the bat for 6 inches, and my man is there waiting for a miss hit, and he picks up a wicket. You look at Cummins, Ravindra Jadeja straight in the lap. So it's great execution. I think this is probably one of the most balanced sides. That's why no real surprises. Chennai has been such a consistent team over so many seasons of the IPL.
Nikhil, no surprises for us out there as well, as our player of the day happens to be Bravo, considering he bowled so well today, and it was his spell that actually handed Chennai that win. And, Ashwin, obviously great performance by him as well, like we said. If you could even with just those 2 overs, those, giving away 5 runs and picking up those wickets, Ashwin was really spot on.
Phenomenal, and the wicket was helping him a little bit as well. So he bowled in that sort of steady line length. He didn't give anything, no freebies. If you look at that bowling chart, 3 deliveries, just conceded 1. Look at the number of good length deliveries that he's been able to get right on the spot, and he just conceded 4 runs. So once you bowl a good ball to any new batsman in, you know for a fact then you've got your fielders in. Anybody within the 30-yard circle, they're going to be, as soon as the batsman goes on the front foot, looking to stop that dab and run, that single. Once you get a couple of dot balls, you're putting more pressure on the batsman and you're forcing him to play a big shot. That's where the wickets start coming. So, it's all the roller ball effect. Something needs to get going, and then you start putting pressure on the opposition. And this time around, Knight Riders, unfortunately, under the road roller.
Boria, we are talking about bowling, and in fact, we have to compliment the bowling of Kolkata as well. Brad Hogg making his debut for Kolkata, and the way he bowled today, nobody could have said what is his age, how long has he not played. He was sensational today. You have to give it up to him.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, at 43, if the fellow has that kind of intensity and passion left, Praveen Tambe, Brad Hogg, they are telling you that cricket can be played even after you are 40. So, no question. I mean, he was simply brilliant. And the way he celebrated his wicket tells you a lot that that fellow still has a lot in him in terms of passion left for the game. It was obviously a spinner's wicket. Everybody did well, Brad Hogg did well, Ravi Ashwin, Ravindra Jadeja, everybody did well. Just one point, Radhika, you made a mention of Bravo being the player of the match for you. I thought it was Ravi Ashwin. I mean, the way Robin Uthappa was going, 39 of 17, Ashwin comes, takes that wicket, and that's when the match changed as far as I'm concerned. I thought it was a foolish shot from Robin Uthappa. You check Ravi Ashwin and then go for your shots. First ball, get out to McCullum like that. For me, the player of the match was definitely Ravi Ashwin.
Boria, we did pick that over as actually our over of the match, even if we didn't pick him as the player of the match. But a great victory for Chennai and a great match of IPL out there. Nikhil, thank you so much for being here. Boria, thank you so much as well. And we hope that IPL continues to bring us all these exciting matches. That is all that we have in this edition of Lights Camera Cricket. Thanks for watching.